Hi, this is Nate again with Keysoft Solutions. This is another video in our Getting Started series for AutoStripe for AutoCAD. Today we're going to look at hatching. Hatching is another one of those complex objects that takes a lot of time to lay out manually, similar to, say, a crosswalk or something like that, where you have a lot of angles, you have either you know, hatch fills or complex AutoCAD line types that you're manipulating to get the design intent across to your contractor or the installer. So we have a series of tools here in the AutoStripe ribbon just for hatching. This pull down menu here lets you select from triangular, area, or central hatching. It also allows you to create a mask, which is important when you have hatches that might overlap an island and you need to trim out that area. So the triangular hatch is probably the one I use the most for going around islands or the bullnose kind of condition here. Let's do a double edge offside here. I'm going to insert that into my drawing and I'm going to specify a start point. And that's going to be the point at which the hatching meets. So probably the end point of that stripe is a good point to have it. And then we're going to draw it back to this island. I have my snaps turned on. You don't have to, it's just, helps with construction. Or if you have some, if you want to split the road as I described in a previous video, you can do a split road command as well. But let's just draw the other side of that now. Hit enter. Automatically calculate center line is asking me. Yes, that's fine. And there it draws the object. Now, things like the width and the direction, these are all editable either through the grips here, or you can double click to edit the object through its attributes. So say I want my hatch lines at 30 degrees and maybe I want them to be 1 foot wide. 1 foot wide there. And let's see here, let's draw the outside lane lines like that. And there we go. So now we have an object. Maybe it makes sense to this circumstance, maybe it doesn't. I need to adjust things a bit. Maybe pull this in like that. Maybe I need to as well, trim out some of these hatches. This is a good opportunity to use the mask command. So let's go back up to hatching and create a mask. I can either pick an existing polyline that I've already drawn that I want to use as a mask boundary, or I can draw a new one. Let's draw a new one. I'm just going to rough it out around the nose of this island. And I'm going to hit C for close. And there it's trimmed out those markings. I can adjust that mask as I see fit. And it's also important to note that these masked areas will reduce the quantity in our inquiry command. When you do a quantity takeoff, the mask will reflect in that. Let's get a little bit showing there. Let's mask that off. There we go. Great. So that looks a lot cleaner and more accurate to what would be installed in the field. Now let's draw a few other hatch areas just to demonstrate how those work. Let's do a area hatch real quick. This works much the same way as a triangular hatch, it just doesn't meet at one end. So again, we'll use the double edge offside. Let's insert that, and we'll draw one side from here to here. And let me draw the other side from there, and we'll put a curve on that side just for the fun of it. Calculate center line, yes, and there we go. We have our object automatically drawn. We can double click to adjust attributes, or we can adjust it by the grips. So that's a quick overview of how hatching works and how creating masks work. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time when we look at parking. Thanks.